Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. And today, we're going to play a little Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. We are hot off the trail of, or should I say, track of Phantom Hourglass, which we just finished. So we will continue soldiering on through the DS Zelda games. And play Spirit Tracks, which is a sequel to Phantom Hourglass, which was a sequel to The Wind Waker. This is not a direct sequel, I would say. This takes place, I guess, about 100 years or so after Phantom Hourglass. But it features the same kind of control system and graphic style and things like that. So, yes. Right-handed. Oh, I'm right-handed. Better believe it. Let's go. This is a tale from long ago. It's the tale of the first settlers of this land. In the beginning, the people followed the spirits of good and all was peaceful. But that era of peace soon came to an end. The evil Demon King rose to power, destroying everything in his path. The spirits of good had no choice but to face him in battle. The war that ensued seemed to last an eternity, and much blood was shed. Finally, the spirits subdued the Demon King, though they could not destroy him. Their powers were greatly depleted. With their remaining power, they buried the Demon King's spirit in the ground. They built shackles to imprison him, and a tower that acted as a lock. These shackles cover the land to this day. With their power drained, the spirits of good returned to the heavens. Suddenly bereft of both demons and spirits, this land was entrusted to us. Well, do I know how to tell a story or what? I call it Spirits and Demons at War. I only do this show once a year, you know. It's a blasted masterpiece. A blasterpiece. What's this? You fell asleep during my magnum opus. Wow, look at these clothes. Can't believe this. You know, Mangg, a lot of people would love to be in your position. As my roommate, you get to see my work for free. Plus, I'm not getting any younger here. This story might be the only thing that proves I existed. Can't you pay attention for 1 minute? And listen to an old man's final creation? Are you listening to me, Mangg? Nah. Okay, I can take a hint. Sorry for boring you. Look, here comes your mentor. Hello there, Alfonso. Alfonso. I don't know. Why are you still here, Mangg? Come on now, wipe the sleep out of your eyes. People just be picking me up. Today is a very important day, you know. It's your audience with the princess. Don't tell me you forgot. You won't amount to much if you don't pay attention. Don't you want your engineer certificate? The graduation ceremony's at the castle. Princess Zelda herself is going to do the honors. I'm heading to the station now, so meet me there. Remember, the station is up the road. Don't get lost. Got it? Good, then get a move on. See you later, Nico. Today is the day you graduate from apprentice to official train engineer. It's quite an honor, and you mustn't be late. Use the stylus to touch where you're going to go. It's as easy as that. Blah, blah, blah. Touching, touching, touching. And away we go. Aboda Village. So the criticisms of this game, as far as I understand it, are the beginning is very slow. It takes quite a while to get into the meat of it, which is annoying. And apparently the train is pretty much a big pile of shit. So that's good. That's what I wanted. Okay. You're late. You understand the significance of today? In order to become a train engineer in this kingdom, you must have an audience with the princess. If she grants you her permission, you can finally operate a train by yourself. Now hop aboard, we're going to the castle. Okay, let's get going. Oh, one last thing, you're going to drive the train to get us there. Call it your final exam. Don't look so worried, it'll be a piece of cake. You need to get us to the castle in 300 seconds. Right now we're here in Aboda Village. And our destination, Hyrule Castle, is right here. There are other trains on the tracks, so be careful not to hit them. Tracks you can drive on are darker colored. The other ones are off limits. Yeah. I like your confidence. I'll remind you how to operate the train on our way there. So hop aboard. Yeah, you know, I'll throw you some advice on the way about how to drive a train. But otherwise, just, you know, get going. Full speed ahead, baby. Probably got all this down, but humor me while I tell you again. This here is the gearbox. Slide the lever up and down to change speed. Slide to whatever to go in reverse. You can use it as an emergency brake too. This is the whistle. Touch it and give it a good pull to blow the train's whistle. Oh, and you can look around by touching in the direction you want to look. Good engineers are always aware of their surroundings, you know. Yep. Set the gearbox and ratchet up the speed. Uh-huh. Well, I mean, we'll see how tedious it ends up being, or how shitty it ends up being. I mean, if critics are saying it, then it must be serious, because I complain about everything. Okay. Wonder what happens if I hit a cow. See how there's a fork in the tracks ahead? We'll need to use the rail switch to decide which direction to go. This is the rail switch. Slide the handle in the direction you want to go. Of course, it's displayed on the map too, so check there. Got it? Yep. From here on, we'll be sharing the tracks with other trains. Keep an eye on the map and make sure you choose the correct tracks. Okay, well, I probably want to go right then. It's a real organized system they got going on. You just have to know that the train is coming. Otherwise, go screw yourself. See what I'm saying, though? Like, I don't want to drive a train. If I wanted to drive a train, I'd play one of the many train driving games. Oh, well, we don't want that. I guess maybe I should... Okay, now you can go. I want to just explore, not explore. I want to go through dungeons, fight things, kill things, fight bosses. Really, I want to fight bosses. Why are these trains just going in a circle? want to get behind him. Otherwise, it's just gonna... Well, I guess I could take another fork. Sure. Out of my way, bozo. These are my tracks. Yeah, I guess I can see the problem. It's pretty slow. I mean, I don't know how often you'll be needing to, go across the entire map like that, but there's gonna be some trips. There's gonna be some trips. We got a clear view of the Tower of Spirits today. Alright, we're almost at the castle. Use a lever on the gearbox to stop at the station. Well, we're just gonna collide into the other train, so that'll probably stop us. Back up. Back up, bitch. I'm ruling this shit. Good job, you passed the exam with flying colors. Great. Get that other train out of here. Got us to Castletown. You know what else? You look good handling a train. That's the surest sign you're going to make a great engineer. Now just head to the castle for your graduation ceremony. It's to the north. You can't miss it. Good luck now. Sure. Oh, God. Hey, howdy, mister. Yeah, I'm no good. Yeah, okay. Average guy, works postman gigs. Postman, he does postman things. He does stupid postman things, and I don't like the postman. Well, at least he doesn't read it this time. I get to read it myself. That's nice. What is it, kid? We're kind of busy protecting Hyrule Castle right now. If you got no business here, I'd suggest you scram. What's that? You're here for the engineer graduation ceremony. I'd completely forgotten that today was the graduation ceremony. I didn't know they gave engineer certificates to little kids like you. Guess times are changing. Well, go on in. I pay your salary, bud. Princess's throne room is up these stairs. Only invited guests are allowed in. What that means for you is get lost. What's all the commotion here? Oh, good day, Chancellor Cole. Apologies for the disturbance. This boy says you come to see the princess. That's so. You're here for the graduation ceremony. But you're so young. What a waste of resources. The spirit tracks are vanishing. Yet the princess insists on performing these ridiculous ceremonies. Well, come along, boy. We must get you to your ceremony. Follow me. Don't just stand there drooling private. Move aside. Yes, sir. He's got two hats on. A man that wears two hats is not to be trusted. Uh-huh. Raising your head without permission? You ill-mannered urchin! Well, you know, when she's looking fine, you gotta look fine. Don't pay any attention to Chancellor Cole. You must be the new engineer. What's your name? Oh, Mangg is a wonderful name. Well, Mangg, by the power vested in me, I hereby proclaim you... We're wasting our time here, Your Highness. Please just hurry up and finish this foolish ceremony. Cock-blocking me? Very well, Chancellor. Thank you, teacher. You know, I never referred to any of my teachers as teacher. But maybe I'm new school. I hereby recognize our newest royal engineer, Mangg. Work hard, for we all rely on you, Mangg. Oh, you got your royal engineer certificate. Now you're a full-fledged engineer. Shh, take this. No, don't say a word right now. Read this later, and beware the Chancellor. I knew it. Those two hats. You do not wear two hats, ever. Don't do it. You look like an untrustworthy bastard, and you probably are, because you're wearing two hats. Ceremony's over, so I suggest you move along. Why don't you go polish your train or something? Now that's a euphemism. Come on, Nintendo. Not that it matters much. This thing will be useless before long. Wow. Well, nothing to do but go polish my train, I guess. Alright. I guess I should read the letter, right? I have a great favor that I must ask you in person. Follow this secret path at the top of the castle. Tap the map icon to copy your location to your map. Please come to my quarters as soon as you can and don't let anyone see you. You want me to draw? I'm not gonna draw. What am I, retarded? I think we'll be able to handle it. Well, let's just run amok inside the castle. You know, here's where, you know, a true Zelda player would explore the entire castle, top to bottom, find everything that they could. But we are not a true Zelda player. Not even close. So glad you made it, Mangg. Any guards see you on the way here? No. Really? That's great. Listen, you're the only one who can help me. To polish your train? I have to ask a favor, you, Mangg. As you know, the Tower of Spirits has protected our kingdom for ages. The tower connects all the spirit tracks that crisscross the land. However, for some reason, they seem to be vanishing from everywhere. Something must have happened at the tower to cause all this. I must go there to investigate. I've heard tales of a sage who guards our land and lives in the tower. Perhaps she might be able to shed some light on what's happening. Chancellor Cole forbids me from leaving the castle due to safety concerns. I think he just doesn't want me going to the tower, though. But why? It's clear he's hiding something. I have the feeling that something terrible is about to happen. That's why I absolutely must get to the tower. What do you think? Will you take me on your train? Freshly polished. Thank you so much, Mangg. Alright, please put this on right away. It's a recruit uniform. The guards are starting their patrol, so getting past them won't be easy. But if you wear this, they'll think you're one of them. You got a recruit uniform. Wearing this, you can pose as a soldier and move freely about the castle. Please get changed so we can go. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll look the other way. Please hurry. She turned real quick. Looks good enough, I suppose. Now let's go before the guards find us. So, Link's outfit is just the soldier uniform. Although they get kind of a more regular hat. These guards are pretty serious, so just pretend to be a new recruit. That way, if they see you, they'll just think you're one of them. But if they see me, I'm sure they'll make a big fuss and won't let me out. So please help me get past the guards without them seeing me, okay? I'll follow behind you, but if you want me to take a different route... Oh boy. Touch the marker at my feet and draw a path for me to walk on. Draw the route you want me to follow. This is the switch icon. If we get split up, just tap it to see where I am. And this is the call icon. Tap it to call me over to where you are. Yeah. I know you're gonna do a great job. Let's get moving. Okay. I mean... shit. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on, girly. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Gonna get our ass busted. Look, that guard isn't moving. He's just standing in the same place. Why don't you try to distract him somehow, Mangg? I can slip past him when he's looking the other way if you draw a path for me. So the guards answer to the Chancellor and not the princess, so she doesn't really have much power here, so I'm not sure of her purpose. Okay, I can distract this guy. Don't you have work to do, rookie? Why don't you go cut the grass or something? Oh, he's watching me now. He's watching me like a hawk. Shit, what was that? Oh, I have to push this button. Wait, what? Push this button. Oh, I draw the path. I don't actually control her. Well, that's annoying as hell. I don't know, go here. It's kind of obnoxious. She runs into anything, it's a big pain in the ass. Alrighty. Alright. I just mandatory stealth combined with escort. It's brilliant. That guard seems really serious about his job, Mangg. I don't think you can distract him with small talk. Is there some way you can get him removed from that spot? I can kill him. Snap his neck or something. Does that help? Well. How you like me now? How you like me now, bitch? Okay. Oh, he turned? Your Highness, what are you doing here? You're not allowed on your own. But she's a Highness. It's bullshit. It's like that my date with the president's daughter or whatever. I get it. But what it means really is it's a big pain in the ass. Here, I'm over here. And we have to draw her movement. So not only can I not just, you know, control her, I have to use my mouse as well. Ugh, Jesus. Oh my gosh, these controls. It has nothing to do with me using a mouse. It has to do with just, you know, the whole stylus situation. Alright. Oh man. Why is this so damn boring? Holy shit. Especially if we get caught, then it's really bad. I mean, Ocarina had a similar section, but it was also shit, so. Wonder if he'll see me. Somehow he doesn't. I don't know how. What about you? You want to talk? He probably won't see me. Okay, she's clear. Good. Got that done with. Did it. We made it out of the castle. Let's board the train and head for the Tower of Spirits. What took you so long, Mangg? Did you keep me waiting just so you could change clothes? Wouldn't he question why I'm dressed like a soldier? Oh, hello, Your Highness. What are you doing here? Hello, Alfonso. Have you been well? So sorry we haven't spoken since you left the castle guard. So he was part of the castle guard, so he would absolutely recognize these clothes. I must admit, I miss hearing you bellowing orders in the courtyard. So he was like an official in the castle guard. He would be ordering around recruits dressed just like me. You're too kind to me. I'm sure hearing me yell all day was far from pleasant. You shouldn't distract me with talk about the old days. I'll just come out and ask. What are you doing here without a proper escort? Are you responsible for this somehow, Mangg? I asked for his assistance, and I hope I can count on your help too, Alfonso. I'd feel much safer with you at my side. Oh, thanks. Please come with us to the Tower of Spirits. The Tower of Spirits? Whatever for? We don't have time to discuss it right now. I'll tell you all about it when we're aboard. But what if something happens? If something happens, exactly why I need you. You were once the greatest swordsman in the whole kingdom. Yes, but that was a long time ago. Now I'm just a simple train engineer living in the countryside. Can't be more than that, but I'll come along with you if you wish. Thank you, Alfonso. Okay, Mangg, to the Tower of Spirits. All aboard. That's my line. Oh, she said it. Right. Alright. Well. Did it skip it? That would be nice. Oh, we're off the rails. Off the chain. Your Highness, look over there. See, there's supposed to be the gap of the plastic in the middle of the two screens, but we don't have that. So it just looks funky. Sometimes it looks good, though. What's happening to the Tower of Spirits? That's my favorite part about the Zelda series. That sound. Oh, shit. That ain't no Thomas the Tank Engine. Out for a leisurely stroll, Your Highness? You know that's not allowed. Allowed by who? You, Chancellor Cole? Oh boy. Oh my god. He's got big horns. Who else? Who do you think is really in charge? Well, you. I thought that you all along. I mean, the guards have no respect for me. My goodness, pretending to be human is exhausting. Who knew that Chancellor was just another word for royal babysitter? I'd meant to keep up the ruse a bit longer. You pushed me to this, princess. You basically already ruled the kingdom. I'm not really sure what the problem is. Bringing in the boy and the engineer didn't help either. What are you talking about? I'm talking about your infernal meddling. But now that those vile tracks are disappearing, the time is finally at hand. All we need now is a little help from you, Your Highness. I don't know who these two are, Your Highness, but with your permission, I'd be happy to teach them some manners. Is he holding the sword by the blade? How gallant, how brave, how incredibly foolhardy. Oh, it was sheathed. Their sheath is the same color as your sword. That's good. Enough out of you. My family has served the royal house for generations. But this guy's a big claw hand. Melodrama bores me. Burn, would you kindly dispose of this fool? This man speaks the truth, Cole. His movements are not those of an amateur. But he is only human. Oh man. Matrix Reloaded going on here. I told you I will defend the princess at any cost. And I told you, you're only human. I don't know, it didn't seem like the best swordsman in the world kind of stuff to me. Oh, Burn, you do know how to put on a show. It was hardly a fair fight, Cole. Help me, Mangg. I'll fight you. Oh! Get wrecked. No, don't come any closer. Oh, there you have it. Good work, Burn. That takes care of the first step of our plan. Yeah. Our work is done here. Come now, Burn. Well, you got schooled. Keep in mind, we're 34 minutes into the game now, and we do not have a sword. That might be a record for a Zelda game. Compare all this to the first Zelda game. When you literally start up the game, you walk like 8 steps, and you get a sword, and you're adventuring. See how far we have fallen in the name of cinematic experience? That's what I'm talking about. Welcome back, boy. I'm glad to see you are finally awake. There was some hubbub outside. When I went to investigate, people said that the spirit tracks were disappearing. At that point, the guards brought you and Alfonso in from outside. Both of you were out cold, so I've been waiting for you to come too. Now tell me, what happened? Well... So what you're saying is, the Chancellor is some kind of monster, and he kidnapped Princess Zelda? My goodness, what a story. You're just pulling my leg though, aren't you? No. So it's true, you say? What? What you're saying is the princess has been kidnapped. This is terrible. I must inform the princess at once. Yes, that's right. She's not here. Well, I'm at a loss as to what to do. What to do? I don't know, you got a sword? You want to do anything? I really have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, well, let's ditch this popsicle stand then. Hello, hello, guards, please help me. Can any of you see me? I need your help. Help, I need your help. Why can't anyone hear me? This one. Well, don't mind if I go in, man. Don't try and stop me or wonder who I am. I guess I'm just a recruit. Going into the princess's private chambers. Can you see me, Mangg? Uh-huh. Oh, boy. Must have apologized to Alfonso for what happened, and to you, too. I never knew the Chancellor was capable of such evil. All these years, and I never noticed what he really was. I was a fool. And the Tower of Spirits is breaking apart. You saw it too, didn't you, Mangg? Must have something to do with the dark forces. After all, they made the spirit tracks disappear. This must be the handiwork of Cole and his cronies. What could their goal be? He said something about the spirit tracks vanishing. What did he mean by that? And why would they take my body away with them? What will they do with it? Polish your train? Oh, I'm sorry. It seems I'm much lighter without my body. That'll do it. I would be lighter without my body. Listen, Mangg, let's try again to go to the Tower of Spirits. Now, more than ever, we must find the tower's sage. But before we go, I want to show you something. Yeah? This spirit flute is... God, they're just going to run through all the instruments. This spirit flute is a prized family heirloom. It's been handed down for generations. It originally belonged to one of my ancestors, the one who founded this kingdom. It's my greatest treasure of all. Can't carry it while I'm in this state, as you can see, but I'm certain it's meant to protect me. I can hardly ask you to do any more for me. But will you take this? Will you come to the tower with me? You're the only person I can turn to now. Sure, whatever, lady. You got the spirit flute. This pan flute will probably come in very handy. That's how you say that? Come in very handy? It just sounds so weird when you break it down. Thank you so much, Mangg. Now then, shall we go? I'll travel alongside you. And you'll become my little cursor for when I'm moving and stuff? No, not quite. We still have a sword, so... Wait just a second, Mangg. Tracks are gone, even if they weren't. We don't have a train. How can we get to the Tower of Spirits? Walking? Do they do that anymore? Walking. Oh, I know. I've heard that there's a path from the castle to the tower. But if it does exist, it certainly hasn't been used recently. There's a door at the back of the castle. Maybe the path is somewhere there. Let's go see. Sure. Well, we don't have to worry about her being seen anymore, which is good. What's up, man? What is it, recruit? You want to leave through this door? Well, I can tell just by looking at you that you aren't adequately prepared. There are all sorts of strange beasts on the other side of this door. It's not the kind of place you want to go without a sword. He's right, Mangg. Heading to the Tower of Spirits without a sword is too dangerous. Why don't you go find the guard captain and ask him to loan you a sword? Probably just think you want it for training. Well, considering I'm an engineering student, I don't know how well I am capable of using a sword. You might think that my teacher, who was the best swordsman in the world, would teach me how to use a sword, but considering he said that he just left that life behind him a long time ago, I have no reason to think that he would teach me how to use a sword. Crazy for wanting to go to the back of the castle. His door will take you there while I had the... Yeah, where's... He's in the training hall. Good. As a guard, I probably should know that. But I'm a recruit. I want a sword. What now, recruit? No, you want a sword so you can leave through the back of the castle. Did I get that right? Yeah. Some swordsman you are, running around with no sword. Something fishy about this. You really a new recruit? Your eyes tell the whole story. Alright, take this one. You got the recruit's sword. Listen, just because you have a sword doesn't make you a swordsman. Let me see if you're truly worthy of handling a weapon like that. Alright, time for a little sword practice. These fellows are here to help you train, so don't hold back when you're attacking them. First target attack, yeah, but okay, if you can tap it, tap it. Okay, I did it. Oh, I did it. Good, target attack is the most basic attack. Next is the side slash attack. Sure. The attack that you will rarely use unless you absolutely have to. Nice form. Now for the spin attack. This one's a little bit trickier. If you don't know how to do it, just ask. Damn it. I got it. Good work, recruit. You completed all the training exercises. Since you've got the basics down, I'll give you this sword. Keep up the good work and come back here to polish your skills. Polish my train. Did a wonderful job. That was just amazing, Mangg. Now that you have a sword, we can exit through the door in the back. Let's go. It is kind of a slow start, isn't it? Yeah, we're over 40 minutes now, and we just got a sword. We haven't killed a single thing. And, yeah. Hey, recruit. There are all sorts of monsters on the other side of this door. Told you all that already that I can't let you... I see you got yourself a weapon. Be careful out there. Sure thing, man. I just have to click on stuff. It's not too tough. Oh, maybe it is tough. Maybe I'm having trouble. Oh, hey there. It's dangerous being out here by yourself with all these monsters. What? You're searching for a tunnel that will take you to the Tower of Spirits. Well, there was a path up that way, but recently the rock falls have closed it off. Not exactly sure where it was. If I were you, I'd investigate that wall. Sure thing. And there's even a bomb flower right off the bat. That's crazy. I don't know. I didn't look where it was. Hold on. It's pretty much right where I put it. Like right there. There it is. It's awfully dark here, and it's kind of damp, too. Is this really the way to the tower? I'm sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Come on, man, let's go. Let's go. See, we don't need to fight anything unless we have to fight something. Oh, well then. Oh, well then. Ah, they fixed that. So now you don't have to click on it again every time you want to move it. Well, at least they improve, you know. That's good for them. Outrun it. Outrun it. Outrun it. Money. I wonder if money will have a use. You know, it's a crapshoot. You never know. Never know. The odds are with me that it's not important. Oh man, I'm gonna die. Oh, nice. What do you got here? Money? Money! Now, early on is when you really want to... If you can, you might as well get some money. Thank you. There might be an order. There usually is. It's probably on those tablets over there. All right. Right. Top. Bottom. Left. See how quick that is? Supposedly this game is a bit longer than Phantom Hourglass. It's a bit of a debate on how much longer. I think Phantom Hourglass took me like 11 and a half hours. This one might take me, I don't know, 12 to 14. Got a wood heart. Looks like a chestnut, but there's something special about it. I'm sure of it. Do you hear squeaking, Mangg? Oh! Oh, how horrible. Well, I think you'll be okay. If I could pull out my sword, I'd probably be okay too. What the hell is going on? I could just do a spin slash. Fine. Thank you. Thank you. Those beasts were just terrifying. I never want to see them again. Great. I'm glad I get this kind of dialogue. Full health. About to get hit with a lot of dialogue. What's this train? This, my dear, is the spirit's train. They entrusted us with its keeping. How did you know that? And you can hear me? Are you the sage of this tower? Okay, she's on like a weird segue. Well, I wouldn't put it exactly that way, but I too watch over the Tower of Spirits. My name is Anjin. I'm glad to see you. There's something we have to talk to you about. Yes, that pallor you're sporting is quite frightful. One might even call it rather hideous, in fact. Hideous? How dare you? I see that feistiness runs in your family, my dear. But there's no need to get your feathers all ruffled. Oh. Did you know someone in my family? Feisty and bright, just like she was. Fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Yes, I knew one of your ancestors. I met her when she had just arrived here. She and I were friends for a very long time. My family first arrived here about a century ago. Were you already here in the tower then, Angine? It's a story for another time, my dear. Right now we must discuss a matter more grave. Tell me, do you know the story of this tower? Only what the folktales say. Long ago, the spirits of good and the Demon King were embroiled in a never-ending war. But it did end. Hey, it ended. The never-ending war, it ended. So it's not never-ending. It's like a never-ending story, but the never-ending story ends. So, in the end, these spirits could not defeat him, but they did manage to imprison him in this tower. It's not chains or bars that kept him imprisoned, but an energy that flows between the tower and the 4 temples that surround it. 4 temples? Oh, of course, Angine, then the spirit tracks. Correct, my dear. The spirit tracks carry that energy. If the tracks are lost, the tower's energy will fade, and so will the Demon King's prison. That's just what the evil ones are after. They aim to resurrect Malladus, the Demon King. Right now, my strength maintains his shackles, but it's only a matter of time until they're broken. Of course, in order to resurrect Malladus, they need one other key ingredient. A vessel from the royal line of ancient Hyrule, with sacred power coursing through its veins. Yes, Malladus requires you in order to return, but only your shell, my dear. It would be the only vessel suitable for him to inhabit. Huh. They're basically trying to pull off like what Ganon did at the end of Twilight Princess. Demon King is gonna run around in my body? That's just too disgusting for words. We have to stop them. We can't let the Demon King return. My thoughts exactly, my dear. At the top of this tower is your body. The Demon King's spirit is also there. To prevent him from possessing your body, you must fortify his prison. To do this, restore the energy between the temples in this tower. In other words, restore the tracks between here and the temples. But how? How do we restore the spirit tracks? The answer lies above us in the floors of this tower. 4 stone rail maps are Rail maps, you shits! You must retrieve them. As you know, this tower connects our kingdom. Right now, the tower is filled with an evil energy. If you can get far enough to retrieve a rail map, a portion of the tracks will be restored. Start your search by climbing the stairs. Of course, thank you, Angine. You have a very important mission ahead of you. The kingdom is in danger. We're all going to... So yeah, we have to continue coming back to this location in order to get new maps so that we can go to new locations to get to new temples and then come back here and so on and so forth. Sound familiar? Sorry to interrupt such an enthusiastic pep talk, but ascending this tower alone would be impossible. There are traps set to snag trespassers, not to mention that pesky little monster infestation. Is that so? Angine, can you guide Mangg upstairs? If you've already forgotten what I said, I have my hands full just keeping the tower together. I'm sorry, my dear, but I just can't leave my post. What should we do? Should we go back and get Alfonso? Oh, but he's wounded. Teacher, and the captain of the castle guard. I suppose there's no time for that, is there? What if you went with him, my dear? Me? Go with him? But I'm not sure how much help I'd be in this state. Well, my dear, this kingdom is your responsibility. You must never forget that. I'm sure you'll find a way to help out somehow. Well, alright. We'd better get going then, Mangg. Alright, well that's that. I think we'll leave off the first part with that. So we've got to go up to the first little bit of the Tower of Spirits, and then we can probably start going on to the first dungeon. There's not really much for me to say at this point. Seems pretty similar to Phantom Hourglass, but yeah, we'll see. My name is Mangg. Gaming and watching has been Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. And I'll see you fine folks in the next part.